Good afternoon to each and every one of you from wherever you are watching me from. Today I'm going to break down how I do my top-down analysis for you to at least take something from it, to learn something from it so that you can know how to quickly analyze your chart. As you can see, this is a good chart. First of all, I'm at Richard 98 FX. This is a good chart and I'm coming to break down how I do my top-down analysis. So whenever I wake up in the morning, I'll just flip to the daily time frame to see the overall trend, and you can see on gold chart price have tapped to the highest point. So since price have tapped into the highest point, I scroll down to the 4 hours time frame to draw my key level. Drawing my key level is to identify the highest point, so I will use my horizontal line to mark this zone, as you can see perfectly like this. Then after, you can see that price was here before rising up to tap the zone. Get it? Then as price tap in here, this became a resistance, a double top. Price tap in here, coming down. You don't know where price is going to break, so you just mark the smallest candle before all those big moves. So that is where I go here, take my shape tool to mark the zone, and you can see that exactly as price tapped in, price stopped, meaning here buyers are in control. So on top of demand zone we buy, and under resistance we sell. So as we are here, we are going to buying all the way up, but you can see I will need to target my next nearest resistance. How do you identify a resistance? Identify a resistance is going to ensure that you have two candles coming together as a flat top, then that place becomes your resistance. So you can see that we have two flat tops candle here, so I'll use my horizontal line to mark those zones. Yeah, to mark those zones like this. Yeah, so price is pushing up. After that, I will just flip to the lower time frame to see what's actually going on there. So this is where I draw my key level. Scroll down to the lower time frame to see how to catch my entry. Then I'll come to 1 hour. It's reflecting perfectly. 30 minutes perfectly. Note, on the 30 minutes, as price tapping, you can see that we have a double bottom here. This is a double bottom telling you that price is pushing up, and you can see as price pushed up, it tap into the resistance zone. Once price tap into the resistance zones, it need to drop to clear 61.8 liquidity. You understand? So how do we see that it has surely cleared the 61.8 liquidity? By using a Fibonacci tool. This is a Fibonacci tool. We measure from the bottom to the top like this, and you can see this is a 61.8 liquidity, and as price tapped in, it pushed all the way down small, boom, buy. Do you understand? So if we are buying, then we are heading towards all the way to the resistance zone, but we need to take note, a very good note, that there is no supply zone which is going to reject price before we can target here. But on the 30 minutes time frame, you can see that this is the smallest candle before this big move. So I'll just use my tool like this, go for my shape tool, then I highlight the smallest candle before the big move, and exactly you can see that as price tapped in here, we are pushing down, but I cannot quickly sell. Fine, if fair enough, I just want to take a risk, I can sell, but I want to be sure, so I want a candlestick pattern, candlestick confirmation. So I'll flip to the 15 minutes time frame to see if I can get my confirmation here, and exactly on the 15 minutes time frame, price is selling seriously, but we don't chase momentum. So what do? You just wait for this candle on 15 minutes candle to close. If close, then meaning price rejection. If price rejection, then I can sell, then I set my stop loss here. If it happens like that, meaning price will surely get a pullback to the demand zone, get a pullback to the demand zone below. I deleted it. Okay, I'm coming again. Shape 2 again. Yes. exactly like this. Good. So if that is the case, then if you get a price rejection, then it's likely price will get a pullback to the demand zone like this. But for me, if I am selling, price getting a pullback, yeah, that's my nigga there. You see my nigga, okay, very is also a note. Like, I'll be very sensitive here. This isolated wick is a very strong a very strong tool here. So I will not stretch my TP straight to here. I'll just put my TP somewhere around here. You understand? So I will be waiting patiently under the resistance zone. So what you need to notice, on a demand zone we buy, and under resistance we sell. You just take that into your head and wait for candlesticks confirmation. So patiently we can see we have a price rejection. Price rejection. If you want to sell, you can sell because we have a strong momentum. This is a price rejection, but for tutorial reason I don't want to place a trade, so I'll push a sell here and set my stop loss above somewhere here because this is a clear price rejection. And if once I set my stop loss and price kick me out, I'll wait for my buy setup here. Anytime you enter a trade, have your predetermined risk. You understand how much you are willing to lose. So if I pull a trigger here, then if in case price fails to go down, then meaning price will kick me out. But once price kick me out, I'll wait for a buy setup here, then push price all the way up to tap the resistance zone. And one thing you need to note here is, on the 4 hours time frame, this is the double top. Price sold all the way from top. Price sold all the way from top, giving us a double top to this zone. So also you measure a Fibonacci 2 for it like this. So if price breaks this zone, meaning it's likely to clear the 61.8 liquidity. So this is how I do my top down analysis. I'm going to teach other people different thing. You understand? I have some people here, so let me just end the video here because I have one or two things to do. Thank you.